Hi, I'm Lindsay with Denton ISD Occupational Therapy. One of the most common reasons for occupational therapy referrals in the school setting is messy handwriting. Often kids just don't have exposure to or have never mastered the fundamental pre-writing skills they need to move on to developing handwriting skills like sizing, formation, alignment, and spacing. There are a set of pre-writing strokes that a child should be able to write before they're ready for handwriting. And so the first stroke is a vertical line, and the child should be able to do this by about age 2. By about 2.5, they should be able to write a horizontal line, and they should be able to draw a circle by age 3, and draw a cross by age 4. They should be able to draw a square and an X by age 5, a triangle by age 5.5, and then a diamond by age 7. Once they have most of these strokes down, they're ready to focus on letter formation, sizing, alignment, and spacing. When learning to write letters, there's a sequence in which a child typically learns, and so first they should be able to simply imitate you writing a letter. Once they can imitate it, they should start working on tracing the letter. And then once they're able to trace it, then you should start working towards them being able to copy the letter. If the child is struggling with letter formation, you may have to start at the beginning with imitating and then tracing. For letter formation, it's important to use consistent terminology when referring to letter strokes. So here in the Denton School District, we use the handwriting without tears terminology. So words such as big line, big curve, little curve, slide down, etc. Using this language consistently is really going to help the child to get the formation down. You can also make starting points for each letter by either just drawing a dot or using a sticker. Another tip for teaching letter formation is to use a more hands-on approach. Allow the student to use the Handwriting Without Tears wooden pieces or form letters out of wiki sticks or Play-Doh. For letter sizing concerns, you can use wiki sticks lines as a visual and a tactile cue. Another trick is to cut out a window in a piece of cardboard to provide a boundary for the child to write in. Drawing boxes or using some type of adapted paper, like this gray box paper, is also going to help the child to keep their letters contained within a space. If the child is struggling with baseline placement or adhering to a line, you could try something such as just highlighting the baseline as a visual cue, or you can use a wiki sticks line for a visual and a tactile cue. So once they bump that line, that's kind of let them know where the baseline is. When working on using correct spacing, you can teach the child just to use their finger as a space placeholder between words, or you can use an actual just small object like a popsicle stick or a small eraser. But I kind of find that using a finger works great because the child always has it with them. They don't have to remember, to have the eraser or something. There's also adapted paper that you can use, like this Ready Space journal. And so how this works is you write one letter in each box. It has little lines, and then you skip a box for a space. So these are just a few tips and tricks that you can use, but as always, you can always talk to your occupational therapist for more information.